Alright guys, tonight we're going to make, where's my wood? Here it is. That's what she said. No, I'm just recording. So tonight we're going to make this thing. Not really sure what to call it. Spatula. It's going to be used for like flipping pancakes. It's going to be pretty straight. So let's see what we can do tonight with this thing. Where's my chair? Let me see if I can do this on my knees here. So we're just going to knock these sides off a little bit, and then we'll move over to the shave horse. Just to see what we're working with here. Got half of this log. Almost the diameter of this thing, so. And this is pretty green, so. This is on the unknown wood category, so just like with all of the unknown woods, if you have a guess as to what this is, again, I'm sorry I'm getting a little off topic here, not really, but here's the bark. It's pretty smooth. I don't have any of the leaves. I have no idea. There's some of the grain coming through. I have no clue. So you guys can take a guess and provide some compelling evidence that of what you think it is, and I can verify it. I'll actually make somebody a spoon with this, and that'll be something with this wood. So anybody's watching. So we're just going to remove a lot of this material. The hatchet here. Cool. So, that's what we have so far. And I'm going to come back when there's more done. I'm going to remove this. And we'll get started on the shave horse right after that. Be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Back on the attack. You like that one? My wife's laughing. Nobody's watching these videos. Who cares, right? No, I'm just joking. So this is what we have so far. Chopped it down with the axe. And because this is green wood, I'm able to get it pretty good. So now we're going to move over to the shave horse here. And I'm just going to start removing, just like you've seen on the other videos. I'm going to start removing a lot of material, making it pretty flat. Slow and steady, of course. And unfortunately, and I'll explain this again later on, I'm not going to be able to show the finished product on this one with the sanding because this is still pretty wet. And I need to let this dry a little bit slowly. I'm not doing any other spoons tonight, so if this was a little bit drier, I'd be able to sand it and show you the finished product. So guess you'll have to come to the Trenton Avenue Arts Festival, I guess, and see it. So using the shave horse here, it just saves a lot of energy. And you know, when I'm going for this look, a more cleaner, uniform look, which is okay sometimes, right? Mm-hmm. See how we're looking here. Flip it around. Now, I've never made one of these this big. Let's see, is there a crack here? Shit. Alright, that doesn't, I don't think that goes all the way through. Just looking here, guys. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Actually, I need to cut this off, but we're going to wait to do that. So I'm just going to continue doing this. I'm not going to bore you with all the details here, but look at all this shavings there. It's pretty cool. I'm going to finish doing that, and when we're ready for the next step in the process, I'll come right back. Alright guys, we're back. We have a little bit more done here. I'm going to continue showing some of this shave horse work. The shave horse has allowed me to give it this up sweep pattern here. And we're just going to start playing around here. I got my headphones on, so sorry. We're just going to continue working this. I have my headlamp on. I have the red light on, so hopefully this will enable me to see a little better. I noticed on the video last night it was kind of blinding, so with the white light. So we're going to try something new. Oh man. We're just going to give this a different style here. And as I was carving into this, I'm not sure this, I think this might be maple. I'm not really sure. So, still feel free to take a guess if you want. Might be maple, not sure. Knots to contend with here. I like to show some of this work in case anybody is interested in how I get some of the shapes. Now there are plenty of times where I just simply don't use the shave horse at all, and I use just an axe and a knife and just brute strength, just trying to power through. I'm just kind of looking at this here as we go along. Just kind of trying to follow the guide best I can. This is going to have a pretty thin handle, nothing too crazy. Okay. Oh, this is going to be really nice. Oh, man. Whew. I can already see it. The grain on this is so beautiful. And this just saves a lot of effort and a lot of fatigue by doing it this way with just another tool in the shave horse and the draw knives. Doing this with the knife, you know, there is enjoyment with that, but sometimes just got to use your brain a little bit, you know. Not all about the muscle. Getting close to having to use the knife right here. But so, okay, so right now I'm going to stop and I'll come back when there's more done. Just wanted to show a little bit of that work there. And when I come back, I'll have some more done, all right? Stay tuned. All right, guys, we're back once again. I got the headlamp on. Just a warning. And now we're going to start working on the bowl. I'll show you the progress. Coming along pretty good. I actually did a lot of this with the axe. It's turning out really nice. I'm going to try to get this really narrow here in the neck and try to give it like a really sharp spine. We'll see. That's the plan anyway. So now we're going to work on the bowl. And let me switch this to my red lamp here. And let's see what we can do, guys. Remember, we're going to go real shallow on this one. And I guess the idea for this might be, I thought, for, you know, maybe flipping into hamburgers if you eat meat. I was thinking more for pancakes. So this one's going to be tough to put on the table for sale, because I really want this one for myself. But that's okay. Somebody might get it. Just going to go real shallow on this. There's really no need to go deep. Tighten this down a little bit. I don't want to go too much deeper than that. Although I guess we do. We can probably go a little deeper than that. in here. Alright guys, so ouch. Here's what we have so far. Just getting it real shallow. I want to get this down here, get this thinner. So let me come back when this is done. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. What we have. And I'm going to start working with the knife a little bit. Not sure which knife I'm going to use, so we'll bring both of them over. Let's start with this carving knife here, this Mora knife. I'm just going to start refining these edges here. We're getting close to this thing being finished, almost. Still a little bit more work to be done, some very fine detail work. And that's where we have to be extremely careful, so. Let's see what the heck that is there, I don't know. Okay. This thing's going to be really cool looking when it's done. Alright guys, so I'm just going to come back when there's more done. I know I didn't really show too much there, but this is going to take a while, so let me come back when there's more done. Alright guys, I'm back. Another 20-minute video. Those of you who've stayed around are going to see a treat, hopefully, here. If this is not sanded, but here is the, I'm going to call this pancake flipper. This thing is really nice. So it kind of, by work of the shave horse, it goes up here, kind of goes up there, and you know, it's not a spine, but it's nice and narrow here in the neck, but thick here, which is great. It's a little shallow in the bowl, and with a little bit of sanding, that'll help it a little bit, but we don't want to go too crazy on the depth. So this is the, I don't know what this is. It kind of smells like apple. It doesn't smell like apple. It smells like a fresh cut apple. So I'm not sure if that's what apple wood smells like, but it smells kind of fruity. So it's either apple or it's maple. So anyone that wants to take a guess on what this is, please be my guest. I greatly appreciate it. But here it is. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.